I'm a red hot mama from my head to my feet. Sassy and brassy, so sexy and sweet. Oh, come a little closer, feel my heat. Oh, come on, feel my heat. Oh, 'cause I'm a
Hello, everyone, and welcome to My Menopause Radio. I am your host, Dr. Mache Seibel, and I'm also the founder of My Menopause Magazine, which you can find in the Apple newsstand. You can download the free app from iTunes and see the first free issue and check it out. Well, today I want to talk to you about a topic that I think is increasingly important for women in the perimenopause. That's the window of years leading up to the menopause, and for women in menopause. And this is the topic of hot flash treatments. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the treatment of hot flashes with over-the-counter, or OTCs as they're called, medications, or non-medications, I should say, with over-the-counter remedies. So first, I want to talk to you about, first of all, some kind of overview concepts, because I want you to think about supplements much more closely to the way you think about food or the way you think about other natural kinds of things. Not everything here is natural, and I'll talk about that, but at least think of it in the context of it's not pharmacology. In the right frame of mind, that they may take 1 to 3 months to work. And knowing that, at least it sets you up for a reasonable kind of an expectation, a reasonable kind of an outcome, because otherwise you're going to be disappointed. You may get a benefit soon or sooner, but my experience is it takes 1 to 3 months to really sort of see how you're going to do with it. And that's important from your strategic planning, because if you start taking something for a week, it doesn't work, you take another and another, you're going to end up going through everything, and maybe nothing's going to help you, and that's not the case. OTCs have a short half-life. By that I mean they don't just keep levels in the blood, they go on and on and on forever and ever and ever and ever. Most of them last at most for about 12 hours. 8 to 12 hours. And then it's pretty much cleared from the bloodstream, or the level that you got. In other words, when you swallow it, it takes a little while to digest the capsule or the tablet. It takes a while for it to be absorbed. It takes a while for it to get into your bloodstream. It takes a while for that level to rise in your bloodstream. And then the exact opposite thing takes place. The level declines. It gets cleared from through your kidneys or metabolized by your liver, and then it's gone. So most of that takes place in about 12 hours. So if you're going to take a supplement, try taking it twice a day, and I recommend twice a day at about the same time every day, so about every 12 hours. That should work pretty good, and that helps to keep the levels the highest and the most sustained for you, and it's going to give you the best opportunity to benefit, because you're going to always have some of it in your blood. It's not going to pass through so quickly. Realize what you can expect as the outcome. And by that I mean, it may be that you're not going to be able to just knock out every possible symptom completely. So your hot flashes may not go 100% away. But your hot flashes may improve sufficiently so that when you are dealing with them, the intensity or the frequency of the hot flashes is sufficiently reduced so that while life isn't perfect, it's tolerable. And that might be the difference between feeling miserable and feeling pretty good. And that, I think, is a very important distinction for you. So once again, you want to set your expectations, because it could take 1 to 3 months. You want to keep an open mind. It may not work for Jane, but it may work for you perfectly. Number 3, you want to realize that Most of them don't last forever, so you want to take them twice a day. And number 4, have reasonable expectations so that you're not disappointed if things aren't perfect and they simply are going to get better for you. And that, of course, is perhaps going to be the difference between satisfaction and dissatisfaction. And again, you're listening to Dr. Mache Seibel, and this is My Menopause Radio. And you can find an article. It goes more into detail on this in My Menopause magazine. As I mentioned, it's in the Apple newsstand. The app is free in iTunes, and you're going to love that magazine. And remember, it's better to stay well than to get well. Stay well.